Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the part two of my presentation. When I started researching this topic, I had mixed feelings about AI in hospitality, and like many of us, I wonder will AI replace us and take the jobs away? But from the research and from what I discovered, really surprised me, and I'm excited to share that journey with you today. The question I've chosen to explore is how might artificial intelligence affect employment within the hospitality sector? And it is a type of question that touches on technology, human connections, and even the future of how we deliver these exceptional services. So let's get to give you like a clear roadmap, I've organized today's discussion into four key sections and also five key sections and also a conclusion. First, we'll look at how AI is automating routine tasks and from what I call a substitution of standardized labor. And so then, we'll explore how these existing rules are evolving, transforming the skills and responsibility of the hospitality professionals. Third, we'll shift our focus to the new and exciting job opportunities that are emerging because of AI. And our fourth section will address the economic and social trade-off and looking at the challenges and the cause of this technological shift. And then finally, we will discuss the actionable strategies needed for individuals, businesses, and even educators to adapt and thrive in this landscape. So let's start with the most immediate impact of AI, the substitution of standardized labor. In hospitality, many tasks are repetitive, some are rule-based, and even predictable. Think of answering the same questions from guests, of course, and like processing the same check-ins or just cleaning public areas. These tasks, while it is essential, it don't require much like creativity or variations or just which make them the ideal rules for automations. For example, take automated guest services. Like many of us have interacted with chatbots or just virtual assistants where like booking a stay or just inquiring about hotels amenities. These systems are available around the clock, they are around 24/7 and they also never get tired and also handle like hundreds of inquiries simultaneously. So while this boosts efficiency and reduce like waiting time for guests, it also means fewer staff are like needed for routine front desk and just call center roles. So, like for instance, a hotel that once required like maybe 5 or 6 members to manage a front desk operation might now only need two, with AI handling the like most of the simple inquiries. Then the automation of physical tasks. This is perhaps the most visible change. We're starting to see robots cleaning hallways, like delivery items to the rooms, and even like preparing like simple meals. So okay, wait. I want to make it clear that this does not mean that we're just eliminating the housekeeping staff like entirely. Rather, it's like changing their roles. Instead of like spending hours on like vacuuming large halls, corridors, I feel like they can focus on what really matters, like ensuring guest rooms are like perfectly prepared, paying attention to those special touches that only like make the stay more memorable. And like dealing with the aspects of cleaning, like something just require a human judgment and care. And we can forget about the security and safety. AI is also like making like big steps here too, from like facial recognition at the check-in to like automated surveillance systems that can detect like unusual like activities or like that. And technologies now like handling like tasks that once required like a human monitoring. So in this field, airlines have been leading with this charge with automated identity verifications, and hotels are also like quickly adapting to the similar technologies for everything from like contactless check-ins to like a keyless room entries. So the now let this bring us to our second major point, which is while some tasks are like being automated, many roles are evolving, requiring like new skills and mindsets. Like these transformation of occupational profiles. If our like first topic was about replacing AI replacing certain tasks, this is about how like AI is changing the jobs that remain, and it's not just about like what we're losing, but how the rules are also evolving. And some of the like biggest shift is the task execution to what I like to call the tech and data management. So if I have to give you an example, I think about the hotel managers today versus the one from like 10 years ago. In the past, much of their time was spent like scheduling, inventory issues, and like just resolving day-to-day operational like issues. Today, the same managers are just like they are like expected to interpret like AI generated reports on like guest certifications, like and analyze like the dynamic pricing data and and use the like analytics to optimize the occupancy rates. And this just means that a hospitality professional must be like proficient in data literacy and be comfortable with working with AI tools. And another change is what I like to call the rising value of soft skills. As AI handles the transitional tasks, human employees are like increasingly tasked with managing complex and emotionally charged situations. So let's think about how like dealing with frustrated guests who had bad travel experiences or just creating a magical moment for someone celebrating a special occasions. So like these situations require like empathy, creative problem solving, and genuine care, things which AI simply can replicate. And like in many ways, technology is actually making these human touch skills more valuable than ever before. And a study by the what was it again? The World Economic Forum highlights that skills like emotional intelligence, communications, and leadership are among the most like sought after in the AI era. And so, lastly, we're seeing the rise of uh, tech hospitality roles. Like these positions are the bridge, that gap between like traditional services and the technology. For instance, like the concierge might be like responsible for training and updating the hotel's AI chatbot to ensure that it provides an accurate and personalized recommendations. Similarly, a marketing manager might use AI tools to like analyze guest feedback and like design targeted campaigns. So these roles demand like unique combination of hospitality expertise and the like technical influencing. So like creating these are like creating a new career pathways for those who are willing to like adapt. So now let's address a common concern, which is AI simply reducing job opportunities? To answer the question, I feel like it is more complex than answering like a simple yes or no. While some traditional rules may decline, AI is also like creating a new category of jobs. Well, so that brings me to my third point, which is new job opportunities created by AI in hospitality. First, let's talk about like AI supervisors or technology facilitators. These professionals are the backbone of tech-driven hotels. And when a chatbot like is like malfunctioning and or just a delivery robot like encounters like an obstacle or just a self check-in kiosk fails, they step in to resolve the issue. Their role is like a blend between the technical like troubleshooting and like hospitality, like ensuring the technology like enhances like rather than mess with the guest experience. And like for example, the hotel might let out the robotics coordinators to manage and like maintain its service robots. A route that didn't like exist like past 5 years ago. And then next we have like the hospitality data analyst. AI system might generate vast amounts of data on guest behavior and operational efficiency and market trends. But I feel like, not I feel like, but data alone is meaningless without the interpretations. So this is where data analysts in like translate this information to like actionable insights, helping hotels to optimize their pricings or just uh, improve their menu offerings and even like forecast demand. For instance, by analyzing guest patterns, the data analyst might like able to tell like identify opportunities to promote the like underutilized hotel amenities, which directly impact the revenue. So another exciting new role is called the guest experience tech support. As a hotel integrates smart technology, uh, for example, maybe like in-room tablets, voice-activated assistants. I feel like guests may need assistance these like navigating these features. And tech support specialists in hospitality have they have to have the skill of customer service skill with also technical knowledge, helping guests like solve the issues and ensuring that they feel comfortable with the technology. This role is also critical in maintaining like a smooth and like seamless and positive guest experience in increasingly digital environment. So with all of these changes like leading us to an important question. How do we prepare for this future? Like I proposed a future adaptation framework involving these key three groups: business, employees, and educators. The key insight is that the most important investment isn't just buying the latest technology, it is just investing in your own people. Companies need to fund like comprehensive retraining programs and like create clear pathways for career transitions. And more importantly, they need to foster a culture where humans and AI are seen as collaborators rather than like competing with each other. And and the successful hotel will be those that view technology as a tool that empowers the staff rather than replacing them with it. And for those who like working in hospitality, this just being the embracing lifelong learning. And like we need to be proactive about developing our technical abilities and unique like I would say like human skills. The good thing is that quality like empathy, creativity, and strategic thinking, things that make us human, are becoming more valuable these days. And for educators and training program, these there's like you need to catch up, like be up to date with the curricula. We need the programs that blend traditional hospitality uh, with its fundamentals with data literacy, technology management, and digital communication skills. And the next generation of hospitality professional will need to be they need to be comfortable in both the physical and digital worlds. And with economics and social trade-offs. And while AI brings these amazing new possibility to hospitality, using it comes with real costs and consequences. To bring it in like responsibly, we need to carefully weigh both like economics and human impacts. So the first, which is ethical implication for employment practices. So this is about how AI affects the people. So like if we let AI handle all the complex tasks, our staff might lose their like problem solving skills, and like when people just follow the computer's command, they stop thinking for themselves. This can make their job less engaging and limit their professional growth. And like the algorithm bias in HR. Using AI for hiring or reviews can be risky, like maybe these systems learn from the past data. So if that data was once biased, the AI will be too. And like this can lead to unfair hiring and promotion decisions, and creating a real fairness and problem in our organizations. So hospitality is like built on human connection. So if we rely too much on the automations, our services can become like interpersonal, and we might lose the warmth and personal touch that make the guest feel truly welcome. So the second, the structural economic impacts and the workforce certifications. Here we look at the bigger pictures, which is like how AI changes and the competitive landscape and the structure of our workforce. So like as you may know, good AI isn't cheap, and large hotel chains can afford to invest heavily with, while like smaller independent hotels struggles to keep up. This create like a growing gap between the small and the big like hotel chains. And we also risk losing the unique character that like smaller like hotels bring to our industry. So and like AI is creating and also AI is like creating a split in our job market. On one hand, we're seeing like these high skill tech jobs that pay well, but on the other hand, like many traditional hospitality roles face like their hours got reduced or even displacement. This divide line makes it harder to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to grow and succeed. And so the third one, which is strategic implementation and the ethical integration. Given these challenges, like how do we move forward? And so we need a smart and also a balanced approach. To find a balance, I feel like the key is to like balance technological efficiency with human development. So like we should view AI as a tool that helps our staff, but not and just not replacing them. And for our action plan, I feel like we need to start investing more in our people. We need to like provide the ongoing training to our employees that can develop new skills and transition into more like valuable roles. So the we also need to be using like AI responsibly. So we must have like maybe like a clear rules for how we use AI, especially in sensitive areas like hiring. This means being transparent and keeping like a human oversight. To keep the focus on the people, technology should like enhance human connections and also not replace it. And also by letting AI handle these routine tasks, we freed up our staff to provide the genuine personalized service that guests remember. And by taking those thoughtful approach, we can create where technology and humanity work together to make hospitality even better. So, as we bring everything together, let me return to our original question, which is how might artificial intelligence affect employment in hospitality? So, based on our discussion, it is clear that AI is set to fundamentally transform our industry. But this transformation doesn't have to be mean like disruption. So the most successful hotels will be those that understand this is not about choosing between humans and technology, but creating the perfect partnership between them. And AI is really good at handling routine, predictable tasks, which actually free up the human staff to focus on what we do best, which is creating genuine connections, solving the complex problems, and delivering those magical moments that guests remember forever. So this brings us to the crucial understanding that the goal is to don't avoid AI, but implement it wisely. So, we must pursue technological process without losing sight of our social responsibility and the human element that remain the heart of the hospitality. Ultimately, this revolution represent the incredible opportunity by embracing the balanced approach. We can elevate the guest experience, also empower our employees with more meaningful work, and drive our entire industry forward. So let's view AI not as a threat but as a partner in building a more efficient, personalized, and truly human-centered hospitality sector. And with that, I am truly grateful for this opportunity to present my research on this important topic. And most of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to AIHM for creating these young people like myself to share our perspective, contribute to the future of hospitality. And thank you for your time and your consideration of my applications. And wait, these are the sources where I got all my researches from. So yeah.